Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. After today's video, I'm going to be taking 3 weeks off. I have some family stuff coming up and some vacation to go to, so you won't see me again for a while. But for today's video, I am going to be cooking a recipe from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook. These are going to be donuts with a sour cream icing sauce. I'm not really sure what it'll look like in the end, with some mixed fruit jam. This is Papanasi. Let's get started. So for this recipe, I am going to chop some strawberries, some raspberries, and juice a lemon. To get started on the jam, I am going to put into the pan my raspberries, strawberries, lemon juice, frozen cherries, and sugar. And I am going to bring that up till it starts to boil and all the sugar is dissolved. Now that it's boiling, I am going to smash all the fruit. Then I am going to let that simmer and reduce for about 20 minutes. I'm now going to let this cool down before putting it in the fridge and leaving it in there for at least 3 hours. Now for what will be the sour cream icing, I am going to start with sour cream, vanilla extract, lemon juice, and powdered sugar. Now I am just going to stir that together until everything is smooth. And I'm just going to set that into the fridge with the jam until that is ready to move on to the next step. Well, it's now time to start in on my donut. So I'll start with flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder. And I'm going to mix all that together. Now with the wet ingredients, I'm going to start with eggs, ricotta cheese, vanilla, and rum, and mix all that together. Now I am going to add my dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and mix everything together. I can add more flour if this is too sticky, so we'll see how this looks. Now I'm going to separate this into 8 pieces, and I am going to mold these into donut shapes. And now into 350-degree peanut oil, I'm going to load in my donuts. And I'm going to cook them for about 4 minutes on this side, then flip them for another 2 minutes. Now I am going to spoon on some of the icing and some of the jam. This was pretty good. The donut itself had a very subtle sweetness to it, though I felt it was a bit dense. I think the measurements were off. The recipe said that the dough should be sticky, but not unmanageable, and to add flour until it gets to that state. Well, I ended up having to add more than a cup and a half even, of flour just to get it to that state where it felt manageable. And I'm not really sure a better way to have done that. The jam was great. It was sweet and tart, would be wonderful with waffles or toast or even on some oatmeal. And it worked really well with this dense dough. Both these sauces did, to help to just cut through that a bit. But speaking of the other sauce, it was probably the best thing here. The sour cream and lemon juice produced an acidic, sour flavor that really paired nicely with the sweetness from the jam. And like I said, the heavy fried donut. I hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll have the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and as I said earlier, I'm going to be taking the next 3 weeks off, so I'll see yins in September.